Good evening. One of the sectors which has got highly crowded is the digital space for selling medicines. If you have been watching television, you will be seeing a lot of advertisements from both pharmacy and also 1mg. Then there is the Reliance version of NetMeds. All these people are now trying to grab a portion of the pharma market. Why are these large players interested in the pharma market? This is because the cost of manufacturing generic pharma is very low. By the time it passes several chains, the cost of pharma increases. The large portion of every major drug you sell goes to the doctor. The doctor is the person who writes the prescription and needs to be duly rewarded. The second person is the retail person who runs the retail showroom. The retail showroom makes about 15 to 20% of the margin. Then there is a distributor. The distributor has to make his own margin. And then there is a super stockist. And on top of the super stockist, there's a cashier and of agent. So basically, from the time your medicine leaves the pharma company, it changes at least three hands. You're the fourth hand or five hands, depending on the size of the company. If the company is small, there will be no C end of agents. So this is why the margins in this industry are extremely high. And this is the reason why all these large corporates are interested in entering this field. There are two types of medical business. One is B2B, another is B2C. That is, diabetes is the most well known chronic medicine. At least there are some shops that specialize in selling medicine of diabetes and hypertension. But drugs like cancer and other special conditions, amount of sales will be very poor. So, but the product per unit will be extremely costly. So, such sales are directly handled at the clinic or the hospital where the doctor works. So, what happens is these companies source it directly from the pharma company and make money. Also, in certain cases, doctors themselves, through their agents, sell you the product. This is where the large margins lie. So, what these companies are attempting to do by setting up a digital healthcare and online pharma is trying to eat a portion of this pie. That is why, if you see some pharma companies will offer you a free medical consultation from a doctor who will in turn prescribe the medicine this company wants to sell. This is the universal rule. The medicine you write from your neighborhood doctor and supplied by the neighborhood pharmacy is a link between the pharmacy salesman, the doctor, and the shop. Similarly, what this company will do is if you buy medical so much medicines from them, they will offer you a free consulting. So they are just picking up on the GP business. In large cases, like chains like Apollo, they run their own pharmacies. They buy the pharmaceuticals from directly from the manufacturers and retail it and pocket the difference. And large pharma companies will have to give credit to companies like Apollo to make them buy so that they will make commission because the day it is sold, they would have collected either from the insurance company or from the patient and they will pay the pharmaceutical company over a period of time. So it becomes a positive cash flow business and a high margin business for doctors and healthcare providers. So far, three large players have entered the Indian healthcare and pharmacy distribution. One is Pharmacy, which is backed by large, deep pockets of venture capitalists. The other is 1mg, which is backed by the Tata Group. Reliance has also made a foray by acquiring NetMeds. So, when these three giants are competing in such a large lucrative market, MNCs and large companies cannot be far behind. So, today the news is that Flipkart wants to get into healthcare and pharma distribution. So, they have established a separate healthcare vertical under a new group vice president. As a first step, they have gone and acquired a Kolkata based small digital pharma provider and digital healthcare provider known by the name SastaSundar.com. So, SastaSundar.com is not a huge player with a pan India presence. This looks to be a company that is present only in Calcutta. This company is backed by two Japanese investors, Rohoto Pharmaceuticals and Mitsubishi Corporation. This company is distributing medicines and providing digital healthcare through a network of 490 pharma companies. We should see Flipkart not as a company separately operating through venture capital and other investors, but rather this company, Flipkart, is a subsidiary of Walmart. Walmart owns well in excess of 70% of Flipkart and is expanding its position very aggressively. Walmart as a company has deep pockets and will be able to compete with Amazon. So it is basically like Flipkart originally bought Mintra. This is a way to muscle yourself into a marketplace because starting from scratch will be difficult because others have already entered the market and have a first movers advantage. The acquisition of Shasta Sundar by Flipkart means that Flipkart will get a ready-made entry into supplying material to the consumer and supporting the consumer in the Calcutta area directly through 490 pharma outlets. These outlets will be supplied by Flipkart, and once this model sets in, Flipkart will be able to roll out this company right through India. All this means is the possibility of making money gets more and more difficult. Though the idea of buying Flipkart is for the technology and for entering into India for Walmart rather than trying to make profits. Therefore, it looks very clear that Flipkart is going to muscle its way into the healthcare sector. What Flipkart does today, Amazon has to do tomorrow. Sooner or later, I am sure Amazon will also enter the digital healthcare and pharma sector. Thank you for watching. Be rich. It's a great privilege and honor that so many of you in thousands have subscribed to my channel and have supported me. I have written two books in English, The Alchemy of Money and Ordinary Stocks, Extraordinary Profits. These books are published by us and are ready. If you want to procure a copy, send us a message to the WhatsApp number given below and my team would respond to you. If you want an Amazon Kindle copy, you can click the link below. Finally, those who wish to consult with me can send a mail to berichenglish@gmail.com. Once again, I thank you for your support. If you like this video, press the subscribe button of my channel, hit the like button and turn on the bell notification. नमस्कार, मेरा नाम आनंद श्रीनिवासन है और मैं एक पर्सनल फाइनेंस कंसल्टेंट हूँ। मैं 2 YouTube चैनल चलाता हूँ पर्सनल फाइनेंस के बारे में। एक मनी पेज तमिल में है। मेरे बहुत से दोस्त बोले कि मैं हिंदी में एक चैनल शुरू करूं, तो मैंने एक पैसा बोलता है नाम का एक हिंदी चैनल शुरू किया है। मैं पर्सनल निवेश के बारे में ही बात करूंगा। आप उसको सब्सक्राइब करें, अपने दोस्तों को शेयर करें। अगर आप हिंदी नहीं जानते हैं तो पैसा करें। जो आपके दोस्त हिंदी जानते हैं उनको सब्सक्राइब करने के लिए आग्रह करें। धन्यवाद, नमस्कार।